All right, we're back in the seat here. Another round of the Basement Tapes. This is episode number 136. Boy, things are getting hot and heavy in the football end of things in the trading card game in 1964. Today, we're spotlighting the 1964 Philadelphia football card set. Philadelphia, you say? Yep, Philadelphia was a company that made cards. And we will learn a little bit more about these cards here in a second. I have 31 of them, and let's get to the sauce here. 198 total cards, $8.24, average value $1,632.50. A set of these between $600 and $900. 198 is a significant number, and we'll learn that here maybe in a second. The 1964 gum set of 198 standard cards featuring National Football League players. It is the first of 4 annual issues released by the company. The cards were issued in 1-card penny packs, 5-card nickel packs, as well as cello packs. Each card has a question about the player in a cartoon at the bottom of the reverse. The answer is given upside down in blue ink. Each team has a team picture card as well as a card diagramming one of the team's plays. This play card shows a small black and white picture of the team's coach on the front of the card. The card backs are printed in blue and black on a gray card stock. Within each team group, the players are arranged alphabetically by last name. The 2 checklist cards erroneously say official 1963 checklist at the top. Remember, we're in 1964 right now. The key rookie cards in this set are Herb Adderley, Willie Davis, Jim Johnson, John Mackey, and Merlin Olsen. Tattoo transfer sheets were included as inserts in packs. 50 rookie cards out of the 198. 198 is 66 times 3. Cards, in theory, were produced in 66 card sheets. We are trained to believe. Let's look at perhaps the top 3 in value per Beckett OPG. Let's see what we got here. Jimmy Brown, card number 30 is number 1, followed by Bart Starr, card number 79, and then the uncorrected error checklist. Number 2, card number 198. Let's go over to TCDB, 198 cards, 1964 football. They look a lot like some of the Fleer editions, and particularly like the 63 Topps edition, but they are a little bit more classy for some reason. Maybe it's the white border that does it, that dresses it up. Teams included are the Baltimore Colts, Chicago Bears, Cleveland Browns, Dallas Cowboys, Detroit Lions, Green Bay Packers, Los Angeles Rams, Minnesota Vikings, New York Giants, Philadelphia Eagles, Pittsburgh Steelers, San Francisco 49ers, St. Louis Cardinals, and the Washington Redskins. Hall of Famers, 40 of them: Berry, Mackey, Marchetti, Parker, Unitas. Don Shula is there as a coach for the Colts. Doug Atkins, Ditka, Bears, George Hallis is represented on card number 28. Jim Brown, Lily McDonald, Tom Landry on card 56. Dick Lane, E.L. Larry, Joe Schmidt, Herb Adderley, Willie Davis, Forrest Gregg, Paul Hornung, Henry Jordan, Jerry Kramer, Jim Ringo, Bart Starr, Jim Taylor, Willie Wood, Vince Lombardi on card number 84. Merlin Olsen, Tarkenton, Tingelhoff, Norm Van Brocklin as the Minnesota Vikings coach, Rosie Brown, Frank Gifford, Tittle, John Henry Johnson, Jim Johnson, Bob St. Clair, Sam Huff, Sonny Jurgensen, and Bobby Mitchell. Rookies, 49 of those, according to these guys, even though Beckett said there were 50 of them. I'm not sure what kind of operation either one of these agencies are running, but I'm not very thrilled with the lack of cross-referencing. Packaging, there's a beautiful box there that says, get your cards. National League Football, official pro National League Football bubblegum, 5 cents. Extra football tattoo transfers. 10-cent packs say official NFL football trading cards plus tattoo transfers. 1 cent pack says football bubblegum extra tattoo transfers, 1 cent. This is a famous card here that is on my screen right now. It is the Jim Brown posing in front of his car. In the background, a classic card, and that is one I need to grab, but is displayed on the top of a cello pack. So imagine having that cello pack in your possession with that Jim Brown, that famous Jim Brown card, helmet in hand, squatting in front of his car in the cold Cleveland background. Let's see here. Let's go to the gallery. Again, white borders, player posing as we usually find in football here in various forms. Tom Gilberg is a tackle and a punter. So imagine your punter being your tackle. I think that we should go back to that. I don't like punter specialists. I think we should go back to sharing the load. Perhaps if you can find a long snapper / punter, then we will be on to something. But Ray Berry leads us off, cradling his little football on card number 1. And finally, some sense has been restored here because Johnny Unitas, traditionally number 1 in the top set, has rightfully taken his spot towards the back of the lineup for the Baltimore Colts. He is, in fact, the last Colt card before the team picture. Team pictures, helmets, logos, Baltimore Colts football team in black and white, horizontal card, followed by the Colts play of the year by Don Shula. So let's read a little bit about that. Card 14, Baltimore Colts versus Chicago Bears, October 6, 1963. My brother was 1 week away from being born, folks. So this is possibly the last great play prior to my brother's lifetime. Players, Unitas, Orr, Matt, Tom Matty, Jerry Hill, Dick Szymanski, George Prius, Alex Sandusky, Chuck Hinton, Jim Parker, Raymond Berry, and John Mackey. A screen pass by Johnny Unitas to Jerry Hall. Hill gains 15 yards. Tom Addy runs a decoy pattern. Jimmy Orr also runs as a decoy and then blocks. Johnny Unitas fakes to Jerry Hill before passing. So that is your thrilling play of the year by the Baltimore Colts. Ditka's in there, looking pretty spectacular. Marconi, all that stuff. So classy cards. I think I would take these over the 63 tops any day of the week. I love the team cards. I love the play cards. Of course, again, we have some True Blue, incredible Hall of Famers in the coaching department. Hallis, Shula, Van Brocklin, all that fun stuff. Jim Brown. Let's talk about Jim Brown here. Card 30, Cleveland Browns. Fullback. It is, what does Jim do in the offseason? It says he does sales promotion for a soft drink cola. I'm sure Jim Brown really worked his hiney off in the offseason in that probably no-show job. Herb Adderley, big old smile on his card, 71. Willie Davis. Paul Hornung looks angst-ridden. And as does Henry Jordan, look the opposite, actually. Henry Jordan looks like he is looking for something to put on top of his hat because there's a lot of forehead showing. It's a 7-head, if you ask me. Let's go deeper into the set here. Minnesota Twins, blah, blah, blah. Eric Barnes, great shot there, an old number 49 at what mostly likely is Yankee Stadium. And what does Eric do in the offseason? He teaches school. So kudos to Eric Barnes, educating the youngins about the perils, perhaps, of being a professional athlete. Keep on going here. Mike Sandusky, Glendon Thomas for the Steelers. Let's see here. Coach Parker for the Steelers. Don't know who that is, but he was a coach, and he coached the Steelers. So anyway, that's about it for the 1964 Philadelphia football set of the National Football League only. Nothing too groundbreaking here, but it is a cute set. I say that often, but the Jim Brown card for sure is on my list of cards I should have by now. So 1964 Philadelphia football, National Football League football cards for basement tapes, number 136.